Hi friends, welcome back to Mission Lamp. I am currently coming out of a very beautiful meditation and I just wanted to share. So, a topic that this video is about three aspects of us: the divine masculine, the divine feminine, and the laws of nature, if you will. And I feel like this is a very important concept to understand because religion and society and many things have kind of skewed our understanding of the feminine and the masculine and karma, if you will. And this is just kind of a first video on this topic. So I want us to be aware that there are certain false beliefs at play that love is conditional, and that punishment is real. And by punishment, I mean, actually, like, you deserve to be hurt and treated badly and, in trouble and bad, like that. And, you yourself as an entity for doing something wrong deserve to suffer. And that there's the energy of, like, God, for example, like a lot of, I don't want to go into that quite yet. I'll wait on that. But yeah, like the concept of hell, that's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. That's a horrible, horrible thought to have in the collective consciousness. Okay, and we are taught this, we receive this kind of belief since the time we're children, where you it's not like you did something bad. It's like, I'm just saying there's this fine line difference between you are an entity who is a beautiful being in and of itself and have areas to grow. Have areas, like, I work with kids, that's my profession. Like, all kids have areas where they can grow, where they can be more aware of what's going on with others. They can feel more confident in themselves. They can, there's all kinds of places, they can learn how to work with their emotions better. And, that's just, there's so many ways to know and explore oneself, but it's so important to understand that we are ready exactly as we are loved. And in the eyes of the universe, both the divine feminine and the divine masculine, the conscious energy that those are, which is real, and we also comes through us too, and it's outside of us. They love us. Both of those energies love us unconditionally. So no matter what we're struggling with, no matter what we've done, no matter where we're at, the consciousness, if you can imagine like a human figure for both of those, there's no punishment, there's no hatred, there's no judgment, and there's no withdrawing of love, energy, and resources. You exactly as you are, according to reality of these energies, get all the support you need, or get all the resources, all of those things. You have that opportunity for you. There's no judgment. There's only love. And I will go more into that. Now, simultaneously, and I'm going to go into what those mean for each, but simultaneously, there is also the reality of the laws of nature and karma. Karma also has zero judgment attached. Humanity is the one that applies the judgment to what we experience. The karma itself is just the pain that we feel inside from the places that we are acting, the places that we still have to grow. So for me, for example, like I feel the pain of the places where I have not like connected the most in love where I should have, and I've not been as environmentally sound as I need to be and want to be. And or the places where I've been like greedy, where I haven't been thinking about the collective, like all these areas, or where I just haven't been, like moving myself forward. Or, I've been in, but it's also not even our fault necessarily, because we have, life is complicated and many things happen along the journey that affect us. So even within that pain, the reality of the karma, the places where you are not in alignment with the love that you want to be in alignment with, if you will. Even within that, there doesn't have to be from your own self like a hatred or a punishment, or the two ways that I think people hurt themselves from the karma they attach to. Because the thing is, the pain is just the pain itself, and it's going to be there because it's part of reality, it's nature. If you squash a beautiful flower or whatever it might be, like, you're going to feel something. That's a good thing. We should. But you don't have to have an attachment to it where you either go the divine feminine route. Here's the other part I want to talk about. The divine feminine route, where you decide to withdraw the love from yourself, withdraw the resources, withdraw the nourishment of good food, the rest, the time with loved ones, whatever it might be that the divine feminine embodies, which is essentially you getting everything that you need to thrive, just to be loved exactly as you are, getting her beautiful fruits, just the calming aspects of nature, like all of those kinds of self-love things is the part of the divine feminine. So don't go the route of withdrawing that from yourself. And with the divine masculine, don't go the route of, what is not divine masculine is feeling like you need to punish yourself, send yourself to hell. You have to eliminate the pain that you're feeling from your mistakes and from where you're not perfect, and you have to like destroy it, or you'll be, which is essentially punishing yourself. That's not the divine masculine, because remember, neither of those consciousnesses have any kind of judgment or hatred or any of it towards you. You already, through the feeling of the pain, they want you to be able to, and you want you, the core of it, to just be able to keep growing. Like any child deserves to keep growing into the light, into what feels good. So the divine masculine, we knew the divine feminine is all the, the mecca of nourishment and being loved exactly as you are. And the divine masculine is working in harmony with you are already loved, deserving of everything you need exactly as you are, works to help you move towards the light, towards the goodness. So the places where you feel pain, you can get, the guidance that you need and the actions that you need to take and the things you need to do, all of those kinds of things to proactively be transforming towards the goodness. But it all comes back towards moving to what is good, not taking away, not punishing, not destroying what is bad. And it's really, I think, and so that's what the beautiful divine masculine is, that part of it. It's like the father teacher. But if you don't do it, if you don't change, if you stay as you are, then the universe will just meet you there, without judgment. It'll just meet you right there. You're going to get the resources that you attract from that place. You're going to still feel the pain in your heart from wherever you're stuck, and but you don't have to. I guess what I'm saying is you can change your thought pattern to be towards the goodness instead of towards like a destruction. And just one more, I'll let that sink in for a second. And I just want to say, ooh, I'm just determining if I should share anymore, if that's enough. Yeah, I guess I would just end. No, no. Hmm. Um, okay, I will share one last thing. So many thousands of years ago, there was the Fertile Crescent and there was agriculture. And there was a lot of, pre-agriculture and start of agriculture, there was a lot of goddess worship. That was the main religion, was goddess worship. And, appreciation of the divine feminine, the womb, motherhood, all of this. But with agriculture, people, there was some not doing it in harmony with the, what would have been, that karma, laws of nature, what would have been right. And some of those lands that had, became desert. And that's how some of those deserts in like, the Middle East, that kind of area formed. And then we saw the transformation from like goddess centered religion and faith, where the womb, the mother, all giving, was loved and worshipped. When that happened after the agriculture was done wrong and the land became desert, I learned about this in my class in a sociology class at UVA. So that's when the cultures moved over to a patriarchal, other kind of system, a God worshipping system, which unfortunately, oftentimes was very, there was kind of became this like hatred of women. I think that's really part of where it started, where it was like there was the mother, the womb, the all giving, all nourishing, all loving, fertile energy that then was, the deserts formed, agriculture wasn't, it wasn't working, and it was like taken away. It's almost like there was this feeling of abandonment from the great mother, and then a feeling of hatred started towards women. And I just want to clarify that when it comes to mother energy, we are the children, and we need, all of it's almost like the whole potential is there. And the love is unconditional. There's no hatred, but we have to also work in accordance with, the laws of nature. And it's the same thing now, like, depending on how you eat, depending on, even within the microcosm of your own life, you're going to feel a different amount of nourishment depending on how you choose to respect her, and respect your body and those laws of nature. You engage it as you choose. But I just wanted to clarify that all of that started not because we were punished or hated by the mother energy. It's because we did not act in accordance to the truth of those laws of nature. And yeah. So up here we have a mother and a child, a couple working together in the middle, like, and then over there is a son and his dad. Looking at the flag. So just as the main takeaway, we are loved exactly as we are, and we can use our free will to grow towards the light without having to punish ourselves. Yay, divine energies!